As a Christian, it's essential to approach the topic of science and trust with a discerning perspective. While scientists have made numerous groundbreaking discoveries that have improved our lives, there are several reasons why Christians may struggle to trust them entirely. One primary concern is the inherent worldview that underlies the scientific community. Many scientists operate from a naturalistic or atheistic perspective, which can lead them to interpret data and findings in a way that contradicts biblical teachings. For instance, the theory of evolution is often presented as a fact, despite the lack of empirical evidence to support it. This theory is rooted in a secular worldview that denies the existence of a creator God, which is a fundamental tenet of the Christian faith. As a result, Christians may view scientists' claims about evolution with skepticism, recognizing that their conclusions are often based on unproven assumptions and the rejection of biblical authority. Furthermore, the scientific community's emphasis on empirical evidence and observation can lead to dismissal of spiritual realities and the supernatural, which are central to the Christian faith. Another reason Christians may struggle to trust scientists is the prevalence of moral relativism within the scientific community. Many scientists operate from a perspective that separates facts from values, claiming that science is objective and neutral. However, this approach can lead to a lack of moral accountability and a failure to recognize the ethical implications of their research. For example, scientists may develop technologies or procedures that are morally questionable, such as embryonic stem cell research or genetic engineering, without fully considering the biblical principles that guide Christian ethics. Additionally, the scientific community's tendency to elevate human reason and intellect above divine revelation can be a source of concern for Christians. While science has made tremendous progress in understanding the natural world, it is limited in its ability to explain the mysteries of human existence, the nature of God, and the meaning of life. The Bible teaches that true wisdom and knowledge come from God, and that human reasoning is flawed and incomplete without divine guidance. When scientists prioritize human reason above biblical revelation, they may lead people away from the truth and towards a flawed understanding of the world. Moreover, the scientific community's track record of errors and misconceptions can erode trust among Christians. History is replete with examples of scientific theories and practices that were later proven to be false or misguided. For instance, the concept of phlogiston, the idea that the universe is static and unchanging, and the notion that ulcers are caused by stress and spicy food, are all examples of scientific theories that were later disproven. This demonstrates that science is not always a reliable or infallible guide to truth, and that Christians should approach scientific claims with a critical and discerning eye. Finally, the scientific community's increasing involvement in social and political activism can create tension between scientists and Christians. Many scientists are now using their platforms to promote liberal ideologies and policies that contradict biblical teachings on issues such as abortion, marriage, and sexuality. This blurs the line between science and ideology, making it challenging for Christians to distinguish between objective scientific research and politically motivated advocacy. As a result, Christians may become skeptical of scientists' claims and motivations, recognizing that their work is often driven by a secular agenda that is at odds with biblical values. In conclusion, while scientists have made significant contributions to our understanding of the world, there are several reasons why Christians may struggle to trust them entirely. The scientific community's naturalistic worldview, moral relativism, elevation of human reason, history of errors, and involvement in social activism can all create tension between scientists and Christians. As a Christian, it's essential to approach scientific claims with a critical and discerning eye, recognizing the limitations and biases of the scientific community, and seeking to integrate biblical teachings with scientific knowledge to gain a more comprehensive understanding of the world. By doing so, Christians can navigate the complexities of science and faith, and develop a more nuanced and informed perspective on the issues that matter most.